big question is, should I got my 950 or should I waited for this? This thing feels a lot lighter, turns a lot quicker. It's just really responsive. I was a little bit, thinking, but it does have, mine's stock to stock, 10 horsepower more, though I run a full race system on mine and GP shift and a bunch of other mods to it. But I think this thing could be far superior on the track.
Yeah, it's got like a lot of grunt to it too.
Yeah, I was very surprised, even though I've been riding the Panigale V2 a bunch and impressive bike. This one is no slouch. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I love it. Turns really great.
Yeah, what I like a lot too is like a lot of low end, mid range torque, peppy, fun, fast, 0 to 100 with nothing room. There's no, like, you don't want for more.
Right. We didn't do 100 mile an hour on public roads.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yes.
We maintained our speed limits.
All this was filmed on a closed course.
Yes, we actually closed down the courses in the streets around the dealership.
Yeah.
I like it. Sharp, fun. It has a lot of the same characteristics of the 698, in that it feels like you're not on anything and there's nothing in front of you. Like if you get up on the tank, if you really like enduro style, get up on the front, you feel like there's nothing there.
I've owned Hyper since 2008, since the first gen, and multiple generations since. A couple 950s, 1000, 1100s, rode every generation. And this one is way more, ergonomically way more comfortable, more street friendly, especially than my 1100 Evo SP. That one was a sort of a scary bike at times. This one is really comfortable, but it still has that same Hypermotard feel, where you feel like I think Sam said, you feel like you're on a bike, you feel like you're over on top of it. Everything's there, you're like right on top of the bike. It's just a lot of fun. And I rode Monster back to back with it. I'm still, I think, a Hyper guy.
This is the most I've seen Vito smile in one day.
Yeah,
too.
I know. I usually don't go out in the street a lot on test rides, so it was really a treat to go out and ride them back to back this morning.
And to his point, versus I think the big criticism that a lot of folks will be like, they're like, oh, it's a tamer version of like the 1100 Evo SP, which I think is a good thing for most consumers and the folks maybe like intermediately into motorcycling or maybe getting into motorcycling, because like the 1100 Evo SP, if you're not a proper rider, that bike will scare the living crap out of you. It's no rider aids, no traction control, super torquey, a little stiff, twitchy front head angle, amazing motorcycle. But it's also the one bike that came back to us 4 times?
Yeah, it scared a few people that bought it.
So this is I think a far more livable Hyper, and one I think a lot of people are really going to enjoy, especially if you're a little bit of a motorcycling purist. Like, you know how to ride, you want to go do track days at ECR, Harris Hill. You're going to get outpaced at Coda, but that's going away, so who cares? Maybe. Who knows? We might have a track day or two there coming up in 2027. But this is a very livable, fun bike. I like the feedback on the rear, too. The double-sided swing arm really made it fun and lively on the back end. The Termignoni pipe sounds delicious. This is a must get.
Yeah.
If you want to live with the bike every day and you want it to sound really good, hit us up about that. You got anything else about this bike, Vito?
No, I'm really impressed. I mean, like I said, I just got a 950 RVE. And part of the reason I got it, I just, the RVE was like very limited. Sort of love the aesthetics of the bike. I've had one before. Like I said, had Hypers pretty much since they came out. I would have no hesitation buying this as a replacement for my 950, because comparison to my first two, this is incredibly civilized. And part of the reason I got rid of the 1100 was I wanted ABS, and Ducati has probably one of the best four-inner ABS systems in the market. And that safety that you get from that, and it's not intrusive when you're normally riding at the track. You don't even know it's there until you need it. And all the modern safety package, electronics package Ducati puts on the bike just makes it incredibly a great bike for street and for the guy who wants to do track. I've been tracking my 950 all year, and I've had a blast, coming from a big V4.
And to the point about the electronics as well, I had this in Race Evo, so did Vito. We left in Race Evo because we're racers. We like to get after it. Even with the electronics, remember, you can dial all that in. You can dial it in to be, you know, it intervenes a lot, or it doesn't intervene much at all. I was able to do a little baby endo leaving the parking lot here and get that rear wheel up. So it's like, you can have just tons of fun. And the front wheel definitely came up because it's a Hyper, and wheelie control is at 1. Dude, meets expectations.
I give it, in Siskel and Ebert form, 2 thumbs up.